Demonstrating a lunge. This is my volunteer Hunter. And this is going to be specifically for third trimester pregnant women. Now, a lunge is a great exercise. It primarily targets the quadriceps and the gluteus maximus. The quadriceps being the frontal thigh muscles, which are made up of the rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus intermedius, and the vastus medialis. The secondary muscles involved will be the adductor magnus and the soleus, or calf muscle. Stabilizer muscles involved will include the hamstrings, erector spinae, tibialis anterior, gluteus medius, and gluteus minimus. Now, I will have my demonstrator here, Hunter, demonstrate a proper lunge. So I think this is a very important exercise for pregnant women because it targets the leg muscles, major muscle group, very important. And also it targets the erector spinae and can be used to help balance, and there can be some issues with that during pregnancy. Now, for this exercise, it is relatively difficult. And if it's your first time doing this, or if you have a client who hasn't exercised before, they may need assistance. So for example, I can have my demonstrator hold on to the shelf, and this can help him balance. This is a very important consideration, especially because the center of gravity of someone who's pregnant in their third trimester is going to be slightly off. So it's going to be more difficult for them to balance. And for the rep scheme and the sets, we're going to be doing 10 to 15 reps, 2 to 3 sets depending. And we're only going to go 60% to 70% of our 1 rep max. Now, this is very important for pregnant women because there are some issues that can come into play. For instance, the limbs are more flexible and more prone to damage during pregnancy. But if you do have a client that is more advanced, you may want to progress the exercise. And here, my client's going to show off a dumbbell lunge. No knee on the floor. Right there. You can just hold it. So just keep it there for a second. So you can see when he's lunging, he's keeping about a 90-degree angle with his front knee to the floor. And you can see the second knee is lowered almost to the ground. So just do a lunge without any weights, and I'm just going to walk it through. So do it slowly. So first, take out a step. Take a wider step than that, a little bit wider. There you go. And a beginner mistake that's often common with lunges is that people often take too short a stride. And for example, I'll have Hunter demonstrate a short stride lunge and what that can look like. Yep, and that is going to be off. It's not going to target the muscles properly. You're going to have less balance, and you're also putting pressure on your knee. And you can see the knees going past the feet. In a proper lunge, you want those to be lined up as such. So one of the major reasons why you want pregnant women to exercise is there's a lot of different benefits. For instance, improved weight management has been found. In one study, pregnant women who maintained physical activity levels during their pregnancy had 20% less weight while pregnant on average. You have a reduced incidence of gestational diabetes, which is very important. Decreased incidence of preeclampsia, reduced lower back pain, improved fetal development. However, you do have to maintain the consideration that the joints are more lax during pregnancy, and you should never really go beyond 70% of your client's 1 rep max should they be pregnant. And that is all for this video. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Hunter.